Now, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. Joel Embiid out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Melton in at the guard position. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the paint. Harrell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Adams with the screen on Melton. Morant finds Adams, and that one is good.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Morant. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The three-pointer, no good. Morant against Melton. Bain kicks to Morant. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The 76ers with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice...
Oh my goodness! That was special.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here's Harrell. And here's Embiid. Harden looking it over. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
From 6-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Embiid. No points in the game yet for him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Maxey passes to Harrell. And Harrell slaps it in.
Boy, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. He dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
Stolen by Harden. Goes up. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 59 seconds left to play in the first. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Payne finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range. The 76ers trail by 3. Harris outside. Harrell dishes to Harris. Harrell setting the pick for Harris. Back to Harrell. Pass to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Harden can't hit. Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. And stolen by Harris. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
On your feet, fans, here is the Grizzlies. Give them a round of applause.
Inside, Harden, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker, terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Morant passes to Brooks, and the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Williams, he's checked in for Adams. Then for the 76ers, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell. And Daniel House subbed in for Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A leaner. Rebound by the 76ers. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's Jackson. 76ers getting the bucket. Morant kicks to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Tucker. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Morant dishes to Jackson. And that one, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Harden.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Payne. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Brooks kicks to Bain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Bain. Not a lot of room. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Line for Memphis. Zion Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
The previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies.
The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take one.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the 76ers. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. And Desmond Bain good for 3. Bain's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the 76ers call time here. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. .40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Maxey. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Now here's Jones. Tillman passes to Jones. Here's Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Kennard. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. Here is Harden. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. I thank you, David. And folks,
The Grizzlies, 31. The 76ers, 24.
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Dedmon gets the three-pointer to fall. Dedmon's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And then Morant slams it in.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now, here's Milton. Back to Dedmon. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Driving the lane, and he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Now here's Morant. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The 76ers with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. To the inside. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". and it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want to that make him a versatile defender.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Morant. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Morant. He's got 31.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far, and he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
Now here's Morant. 32 points in the game. Williams kicks to Jackson. Now here's Bain. Defended by Milton. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Stolen by Jackson. With 1 on the clock. And then Morant slams it in.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And as we conclude the third quarter,
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Harden out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Niang in at the 3 spot.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Harden hits them both. Morant with it. Bain with the screen on Melton. They get it back. Williams finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. Harden outside. Harris passes to Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're especially for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Now here's Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 39.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
Personal foul. First two.
That's good from Morant. The 76ers trail by 18. Harden outside. Embiid inside. He's against Clark. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
No good from Clark. The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden kicks to Melton. Morant against Embiid. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. McDaniels checked in for George Niang. Harden the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates. Go get it, go get it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Misses from close range. The 76ers trail by 13. Melton finds McDaniel. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. Harden against Brooks. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Jackson from long range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Melton. With the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Grant gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Back to Embiid. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Morant kicks to Bain. Off target with his 3. Now Embiid. It's in.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean,
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
It's coming up. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill. Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And yep, it's good.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Now Jackson. Now here's Adams. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Right side Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown can't hit. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And it's Brogdon off the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
Morant, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
It's Brown on the wing. Brooks defending. Back to Brogdon. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum finds Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Here's Brooks. Morant, he's open. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. The drive by Tatum. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Brown against Brooks to the paint. Outside Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Brooks from outside. Nails it from 3.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Brown. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Memphis leading. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. Brooks defending. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Adams with a screen on Smart. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And here's Brown for three. Moran against Smart. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Pass to Tatum. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Moran against Smart. Jackson with a screen on Smart. And then Moran with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Outside Brogdon. Misses off the left iron.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And that's an intentional foul. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Williams' shot is good.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Smart. Here's the break. Now here's Brogdon. From outside the arc. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Payne. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang, getting off the ground with ease.
Bain against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Smart outside. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum from long range. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum finds Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Brogdon against Bain. Outside, Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And it's Adams missing. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Up top Tatum. Guarded by Bain. It's good. Tatum's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks very much, Allie. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what John Morant has done in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. And it's Griffin in at the center position, locking down the middle. Griffin outside. Here's Tatum. And that one's long.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Smart's checked in for White. Adams up top. Outside for Morant. Driving in. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Pass to Bain. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the inside. Adams.
Great recovery by Blake Griffin, being able to contest that shot.
And it's Adams missing. Griffin outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Screen by Griffin. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. Brown's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
A consistent shooter, Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Adams a screen. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Morant against Smart. Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Blake Griffin picks one up. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Williams is checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Brown.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Smart. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
And here's Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the 2nd from the line. Now Morant. It's good if it goes. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 4 on the clock. Tatum with a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Smart against Morant. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Out to the wing. Outside Bain. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tillman with a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The steal. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant, pass to Bain. Here's Tillman. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And then Morant with the dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Brooks outside. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morant against Smart, and it's Morant missing. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jackson. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Up top Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. To the paint. Outside, Brown fires from deep. And they get it back. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Brown passes to Smart. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. And here's Jackson for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Down low. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating every...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Greg. When you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. Back to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Williams, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now here's Harden. Nobody near Milton. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Down low. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Ball. Tatum with it, picked up by Harris. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. No good on the three. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now, Smart. James Harden missing on the three. Now, here's Smart. Back to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
That shot wide open.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Harden driving inside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Harris against Brown. The pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Williams sets a screen for Smart. Brogdon outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston again missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. 3-point lead. Harris dishes to Harden. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And stolen by Tatum.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Tatum with a screen on Melton. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. It's Williams, high post. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Smart finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the dunk by Brown.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you, I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Brogdon against Melton. Outside Tatum. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Williams against Harden. It's stolen by Brown. Passes it to Smart. Brogdon looking around. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Celtics leading by 3.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Brown. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Tucker. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
McDaniels finds Tucker. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Outside, Williams. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston.
Substitution. Al Horford.
The 76ers trail by 5. Harden bounce pass. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Smart's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Now, here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Horford. James Harden picking up that last basket. Horford the pass to Smart. Back to Horford. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Williams. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for McDaniel. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Now here's Smart. Outside, White. The kick out to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's White. Dishes to Williams. And a missed layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Maxey finds Tucker. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
A shot by Milton, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dedmon. Off target from outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Celtics, 27.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tyrese Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Tatum passes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Dedmon's shot is off. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brogdon. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here is Horford. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Griffin down low. The shot's good. Griffin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Harris a screen on Horford. Here's Tucker. And stolen by Tatum. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now here's Horford. Tatum way outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Back to Milton. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Montrezl Harrell comes in for P.J. Tucker. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And James Harden subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Celtics, Alinari comes in for Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. White, wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. White's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Gallinari against Harris. Horford has a wide open look. And they'll get another chance. Griffin kicks to Horford. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. White left side. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Back to Brogdon. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford. Brogdon out there with White. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Up top, Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Harden has a wide open look. No good from outside. Boston leading by 19. Smart with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Williams. Smart finds Williams. Back to Smart. Tatum with it. He's defended by Harrell. Embiid knocks it loose.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Connects from three-point range. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Brown with the screen on Harrell. Tatum drives in. Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assists. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. From deep, Harden. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy including his teammates, making them feel good.
Brown feeling out a bit. Six to shoot. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Tatum dishes to Smart. It's Brogdon on the wing. A 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Embiid. Williams with the block. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Harden kicks to Embiid. Pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Daniel House has checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. White against Harden. The offensive rebound. Harrell. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's White on the wing. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The deep three from Tatum. Got it to drop!
Goodbye!
He got it to drop!
Goodbye and good night!
Oh. And Harden launches it from deep. Harden missing again. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us for NBA action. And both teams tonight. Unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the 4.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Harden. Going inside. And then Harden with the jam!
Woo! Filthy handles from Harden. He loves toying with the D's emotions.
Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Tucker. Maxey passes to Tucker. Here's Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Fast break, Philadelphia. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution running.
Oh my
gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish. This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Embiid. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Maxey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Outside Tucker. And he drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards. He is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 5 points. Morant against Harden. The try by Morant. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Embiid. Oh, stolen by Morant. Crafty move. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Bain. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., will look. He's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell's checked in for Tucker, and it's Melton in for Maxey. Harden from outside. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 7 points.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And here's Morant. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jab.
Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
D'Anthony Melton out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Dedmon in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Dedmon, a screen on Brooks, goes up on the wing, and stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Up ahead. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Morant. Williams has got his first points of the night. And Philadelphia has possession. 7-point differential. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Morant with it. Now Dedmon defends. Williams from long range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Morant. And then, oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
The Sixers again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Jackson outside. Morant against Dedmon, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Outside, Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Maxey passes to Dedmon. Now here is Harrell. From deep, Melton. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Kennard. No good from outside. Well, the 76ers shooting 35% so far in this one. And another miss by Philadelphia. Memphis with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered for him. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Maxey covering. Back to Jackson. Harris outside. Here's Melton. Harris with it. High post Harrell. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Offensive board. Over Jackson. They shoot again. Dedmon, good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Williams on the wing. The 3. Drains the triple. Williams has got 11 points.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
And here's Harris outside. Pass to Dedmon. Doubled by Jackson. Melton against Kennard. Unloads for 3. Harrell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now. And here's Kennard. 3-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. From deep 3-point range. And that's not going to go.
I like my...
And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Steven Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Lets it go from deep. 3-pointer Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Pass to Kennard. Adams a screen. Kennard can't get it to go. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Milton for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones in the post, defended by Harden. Here's Kennard. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. That's good from Adams on the assist by Brooks. Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Tucker. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Up top, Kennard, covered by Milton. Goes up at the elbow. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Puts up a three. And Tucker pulls it down. Pass to Eldorado. Here's Kennard. Nails it from three. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Embiid. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Kennard. Offline with a three. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Milton against Brooks. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Harden misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Milton against Jones. To the paint. Here's Adams. And the layup falls. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Three-pointer, Harden. Eldorado grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jones, the pass to Adams. Fires the three. Jones misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Sinks the tray. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Aldama. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Here's Harden. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Part of passing the rock, It's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Over to the wing. Here's Niang. Lays it up and banks it in. Niang's got his first bucket in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so it's Memphis firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. The hustle they've... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Shake Milton. Joel Embiid is out there with George Niang. Then it's James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Niang. Outside for Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Jackson left side. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Niang. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Morant. On the take. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Harris outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And Morant drops them both. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team in this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. Uses so much power, almost unguardable.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Morant. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And then Harden with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it's Morant off the dribble. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And Morant drops them both. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here's Niang. And the 3 off target.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Launches it. And it's Harris with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Embiid, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Now here's Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now here is Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Now guarded by Smart. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Brown against Bane. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. The 3 from Tatum. Buries it from three-point range.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Morant with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Back to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Over Bane. Horford no luck.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brown. Horford high post. Outside, Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Tries again, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Adams with the screen on Smart. Morant passes to Adams. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Horford. This one for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. From past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Brown outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Wow, what range from Bain.
Smart kicks to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Horford. Brooks against Brown. Horford with a screen on Brooks. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
I love seeing Brown the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Jackson a screen on Smart. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Adams, the pass to Morant. Into the lane. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 6. 17 seconds left to play here in the first.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
And so it's Memphis. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And oh, the power on that throwdown!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Adams sets the pick for Morant.
Robert Williams, personal foul, first team foul.
Morant against Smart. Williams with the steal. Outside Tatum. Outside Griffin. Back to Tatum. Inside. Pulls up. Griffin finds Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Griffin a screen on Brooks. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Bain passes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jackson. Here's Bain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Here's Brown. It's deflected, and they recover it. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. To the paint, a shake, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Outside Jackson. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. It's good. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve. And team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant scanning the floor to the inside. Adams' shot is off. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Tatum kicks to Smart. Williams passes to Griffin. Back to Williams. Outside, Smart. Williams has a screen for Smart. Second chance shot outside for Griffin for 3. They shoot again. Now the pass to Tatum. Back to Williams. Tries yet again. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Adams, and he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tatum down low, guarded by Jackson. Jackson against Tatum. The dish to Brown. Shoots the 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis leading by 8. Passes it to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Robert Williams. Horford comes in for Griffin. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman's checked in.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Brogdon inside the line. Brooks grabs the board. Morant right side. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. And so it's Memphis going into the...
With the score, the Celtics 22, the Grizzlies 32.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Marcus Smart is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Horford. And it's Muscala in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Goes up off the inbound, and Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Up top, Brogdon. Kennard covering. Smart kicks to Brogdon. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Morant against Brogdon. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Horford against Kennard. Horford in the post. Out to Gallinari. Takes the three. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Morant passes to Tillman. Can't get it to fall. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Gallinari. Horford with the screen on Brooks. Gallinari against Brooks. And it's Gallinari missing.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from three in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
Locked in the pass to Muscala. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Morant against Smart. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Pass to Tillman. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Mike Muscala. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Grant Williams with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Horford kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Tatum passes to Brown. And there's... Oh!
Yes!
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Morant kicks to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson is doubled. Adams, the pass to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson, a screen on Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics. They fit. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Adams. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Basket, good. Brogdon's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
Left side, Bain. And there's the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Horford double team. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 7.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Horford, stolen by Brogdon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Whoa, hammering it in!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 4. That's good from Horford on the assist from Brogdon.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
And the basket by Jackson.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Fires for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Rebound by Williams. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Williams dishes to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Payne. Back to Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Smart passes to Horford. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Smart against Harden. Takes it inside. Kept alive. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Horford passes to Williams. The layup misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Harden from behind the arc. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Brown against Maxey. Brown in the high post. Crosses over. And the layup is up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harden. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. It took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Embiid misses. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. The drive by Smart. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Smart against Harden. Inside, Embiid. Tries again, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Harden with it. Now Horford defending. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Horford passes to Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
For 3, Maxey. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Out to the right wing. Horford against Maxey. Horford passes to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Horford for three. He drops it from range. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Back to Harden. To the right side. For three, Maxey. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the Boston Five. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Embiid. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And now the Sixers on the break. Harris finds Tucker. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Smart outside. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Shot from the wing. Harden misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Horford outside. Pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Fires the three. And the Celtics another three.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Horford for 3. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Horford, a screen on Harris. Smart for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Embiid, a screen on Tatum. The 3 is up. They get it back. Second chance effort. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
And down it goes. 2 points. Horford's got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's stolen by Smart. Jumps up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Harris. Pass to Embiid. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Tatum against Harris. Tatum passes to Smart. Williams up top. Clock at 6. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Harris. And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Brown. House, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Maxey. Tucker finds Harden. Tucker with a screen on Smart. Three-pointer, Harden. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. It's stolen by Smart.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hands.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
White, he's checked in for Smart. Boston on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. White, the pass to Horford. Back to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Outside Harden to the inside. And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Boston Celtics now holding it. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The 76ers, 18.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's House in at the 3. Horford. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Griffin's shot is off. Well, the 76ers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. The 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game. What's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Outside White. Pass to Griffin. Screen by Griffin. Here's Brogdon, and it's blocked by Embiid. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for White. Williams up top. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 9 points.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Williams. Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Leaner from distance. And the bucket is good. He's got 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Horford outside. There's the triple. Tatum passes to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Horford powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for James Harden. Brown passes to Horford. Knocked loose and stolen by Melton. On the break. Out to Harris. Oh, deflected. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Horford.
You know, Horford is versatile now. He's a big guy that can play on the perimeter, but his bread is buttered with jelly and jam inside.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
House misses. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Dedmon's checked in for Philadelphia. Milton comes in for Melton.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Brown. And so he makes both from the line. Boston has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Gallinari. Griffin, a screen on Harris. Brogdon against Melton. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. From deep. The shot misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. House misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Smart. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Smart has got 6.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now Maxey. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And so it's Boston. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they're deep. And And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's White in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Williams from long range fires in the triple. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Milton. Dedmon, a screen on Brogdon. And the basket is good. And here's Brogdon. Outside, Williams. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Harris. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics shooting it well at 59%. White against Maxey. The open shot, White. Again, Boston.
Boy, on offense, White's so very effective, whether it's assist or shot making. He's always making productive plays.
For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Griffin, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Williams. Here's Griffin, defended by Dedmon. The fader. McDaniels with the rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Outside Milton. Down low. Pass to Dedmon. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Now here's Brogdon. Now Gallinari. Williams on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Milton for 3. Boston with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Griffin, a screen on Maxey. Williams from long range. Can't get it to drop. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris outside. Outside McDaniels. Here's Dedmon. And another miss by Philadelphia. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Maxey against Brogdon. Gets the 3 to fall.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Dedmon, a screen on White. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Oh, did he? He did! Wow!
Oh, God, are you kidding me? Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Outside Milton, from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Dedmon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Philadelphia, Dwayne Dedmon at the line.
So he gets them both. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
On the wing, Tatum, pounded by Harris. And it's Tatum with the three.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out. And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's Harris outside. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Horford for three. Outside, Brown. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Maxey. Outside Milton. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.